One of our old favorites is back on the top 25 list this week, and one of the most controversial vlogs we've ever seen about the best Mickey-shaped snack in Walt Disney World. Coming up this week on The Wrap. Let's get right into our top 25 for the week. Disney Parks blog is at 1.08 million this week for subscribers. 2 is the Tim Tracker at 760,000 subscribers. Number 3 is Mickey Steps at 732,000. Disney Food Blog comes in at number 4 at 488,000 subscribers. And this week, back on our top 25 list at number 5 is the Daily Woo with Adam the Woo at 444,000 subscribers. The Dis Unplugged is at 142,000 subscribers this week, coming in at number 6. The DSNY Newscast is at 132,000 subscribers. And the Big Fat Panda blog is at number 8 with 95,200 subscribers. Number 9 is Mickey Views at 85,900 subscribers. And number 10, rounding out our number 10, is allears.net with 84,300 subscribers. Number 11, Resort TV 1 has 83,800 subscribers this week. View from the Cheap Seats is at 73,900 subscribers at number 12. Number 13, WDWNT, WDW News Today at 64,400 subscribers. Michael K is at 14 with 46,400 subscribers. The WDW Couple has 46,000 subscribers this week, and Spokesmayne has 35,000 subscribers. Prince Charming Dev is at number 17 with 33,900 subscribers, and Paging Mr Morrow has 24,300 subscribers at number 18. Number 19, JoJos World has 21,600 for this week, and rounding out our top 20 is Jackie at Super Enthused with 17,500 subscribers. On number 21, Fresh Baked WDW is back on the list at 12,500 subscribers. Number 22, Theme Park Ohana has 11,300 subscribers, and at number 23, World of Micah has 11,100 subscribers. Number 24 is Tampa Jay with 7,000, and number 25, congratulations to the Brookhart Project for rounding out our list at 5,870 subscribers. So that rounds out our top 25 list for week number 4 here at The Wrap from Florida's Worst Vlog. I want to thank you for watching. All right, so this week, the Festival of the Arts at Epcot is over. The big news is pretty much about our new CEO, Bob Chapek, taking over. He had a boat over at Jungle Ride at Magic Kingdom that sunk. 2 cars on the People Mover crashed together. And of course, we had a lot of construction videos coming out of Epcot here, where they're doing a massive overhaul. We're coming to you from the Imagination Pavilion. We've got the Epcot ball over here that's getting ready to go under a massive transformation starting in May. So our first channel that came out with a video about the Epcot construction and things was Braden over at Mickey Views. Braden not only did a live stream video from the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, where he said the food was fantastic, but he also covered the Spaceship Earth overhaul, including changing from a LED lighting effect into projection effects on that ride. The focus, of course, of that ride is going to be changing from communication to storytelling. Of course, as I teased at the top of the show, one of our favorite old-time vloggers, the original, the king, Adam the Woo, is in town. He might actually be here at the park, I don't know. But he's in town, and he put out a couple videos, including this one about a trip he took over to Hollywood Studios and interactions with Kylo Ren and the Stormtroopers. Thanks for that video, Adam. But also he came over here to Epcot to kind of walk us through all the transformations from his point of view, being a long-time Disney attendee and pass holder. So we appreciate that, Adam. One of our other channels, Michael K, drew a lot of criticism this week when his thumbnail portrayed him sitting on the ground here at Epcot in one of his videos. Everybody in the Twitterverse was up in arms over this, saying, get up, get off the ground. I mean, there's a lot of conversation going on about us as vloggers and our place in the parks. That this is not our big movie studio to just use however we want to. So it's an important thing to think about how we're interacting with the other guests in the parks, that we stay out of their way. There were a couple videos that came out, one of a person that was screaming and yelling and dancing through the Rise of the Resistance queue while they were trying to videotape some sort of a dancing video. And it does kind of show that, you know, if people have been waiting for hours and hours and weeks and months, even years, to get on a specific ride, we shouldn't be the ones to be ruining their experience on it. So as vloggers, I think it's important that we all remember that, remember our place in the community. And I always try to get over to a corner, get in a safe spot, And I don't think there's any problem with filming in the parks. Everybody takes pictures and films in the parks, but when you start to intrude on other people's vacations, it gets a little rude. So that was one of the big topics this week on the Disney Twitterverse. And Michael K, like I said, his thumbnail of him just sitting out in the middle of the park is kind of, you know, bad timing. So that being said, Michael K also put out a new series that he's working on called Back to the Basics. The first video in that series was about the Magic Kingdom transportation system. The second video in the series was about the 25 resorts at Disney. 35 if you include all the DVC resorts. So that was an interesting video for, you know, people that are interested in knowing where all the resorts are located on the property and what each one is themed like. Speaking of DVC, the Brookhart Project is actually right here above us in the DVC lounge. You can see it behind me in the pyramid there. Inside that lounge, they showed us how the K-Cup maker worked. Well, they made coffee, but they also took some pictures with a lot of the Mulan live-action movie items that are there for DVC members to take pictures with. If you're a DVC member, you might want to check that out while it's touring. It's here at the DVC lounge right there at the Imagination Pavilion. Jackie over at Super Enthused had friends in town, and they took part in one of the most extensive videos I've ever seen. They started out at Magic Kingdom, where they rode the People Mover, the Carousel of Progress, Space Mountain, and Haunted Mansion. Then they went to Epcot, where they rode Spaceship Earth. Then they took the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios, went to Oga's Cantina, rode the alien space saucers, and then came back over to Epcot for the fireworks, and then to Trader Sam's. All this in one day. I was tired just from watching this video. Paging Mr. Morrow did a video here from Epcot. He rode Test Track, which had just opened after a long rehabilitation. And I think you'll get a kick out of it. If you go on and watch the video, look at Nate's face on the fast part of Test Track. I got a kick. I thought it was funny. So check out Paging Mr. Morrow. That was a great video. Thanks, Nate. It is Mardi Gras time, and here at Port Orleans French Quarter, they are celebrating with a parade down the middle of their resort. And Jenna and Maria from Resort TV 1 took us over to look at that parade. One of the things I thought was really interesting was some of the cast members dressed up golf carts like attractions that had been closed down. A couple of my very favorites were the Osborne Family Lights float and the old Wishes fireworks show float. So you'll get a good kick out of it if you remember all those old attractions and miss them like I do. That was a really good video. Thank you, Jenna, again for the great work over at Resort TV 1. Theme Park Ohana posted a video this week where they visited different resorts along the monorail line by Magic Kingdom, Polynesian, Grand Floridian. They went to the Enchanted Rose over at the Grand Floridian. I haven't been there yet. I'm really looking forward to checking that place out. But it looked like a lot of fun. They watched the fireworks from the waterfront there at Grand Floridian. Tampa Jay came over to the Magic Kingdom all the way from Tampa and showed us the Tron construction that's going on at Tomorrowland. He tried out the ride vehicle that's going to be in use for the Tron ride, and also got a lot of different aspects of the construction for us, all the way over by the Barnstormer, rode the People Mover, around by Spaceship Earth, and even from outside the fence. So thanks, Tampa Jay, for that video. That was fun to watch. JoJo's World went over to Universal Studios for Mardi Gras. They were also filming the Today Show over at Universal Studios. So Hoda, I think everybody knows who Hoda is, one of the hosts of the Today Show on NBC, was actually on one of the floats throwing beads out. So that was a fun video to watch of JoJo catching beads from Hoda. So check that one out. Okay, as I stated before, allears.net had a very controversial video this week. What is the best Mickey-shaped snack at Walt Disney World? The pretzel, the caramel apple, the beignets, the Rice Krispie treats. I mean, I can't say I agreed with all of them. The funnel cake, I have to say, is top on my list, but the Mickey-shaped beignets, also very high. The waffle is just a waffle. So I don't want to give away their total top 10 list, but I do want to tell you that I did agree with 3 of their 5 in the top 5. But my favorite, of course, is the Port Orleans French Quarter Mickey-shaped beignet. I think everybody can agree on that. It's probably the best thing on earth. So, also over at allears.net, they posted a video for us discussing the secrets about Fantasmic. Things about Fantasmic we didn't know included $30,000 price tag to run that performance each day. Runs 27 minutes with 46 performers. There's 6,900 seats in that theater, but you can get loaded up to 10,000 when you include the standing room. This is the only place you get to see a real-life Steamboat Willie character driving the boat there at the end of that show. So, love Fantasmic.
From the Disney Food Blog this week,
the 13 things that even pros forget to bring on their Disney vacations. That's a really interesting video. Make sure you're making a packing list before you come to Walt Disney World. The top thing that people forget to bring is all-weather clothing. They don't realize that down here in Florida, it gets cold. And our vacation back in 2009, I think the temperature was down to 29 degrees. And I remember we bought a whole new group of sweaters and hoodies. So make sure that when you're coming to Florida, you have that list made up and you know what you're bringing down there for the proper weather you're going to have on your trip. A couple other things that made the list were sunglasses and sunscreen. People don't realize how expensive sunscreen can be if you buy it down here at the parks. The world of Micah amazed us again with a tour of the Art of Animation Resort. It was great to see some of the hidden gems of that resort, like all the hidden Mickeys. And also, I didn't realize that the swimming pool at the Art of Animation Resort is the largest swimming pool by gallons on the Walt Disney World property. The Dis Unplugged posted a video about the best on-ride photo spots throughout Walt Disney World. Some of those included the Slinky Dog ride, the Everest ride, Splash Mountain. One of my favorites has always been Tower of Terror. That didn't make the list. Check out that video from the Diz. A couple of our channels is over at Playlist Live this week at the Marriott in Orlando. Spokesmayne and Negro Orlando, Sean Roselle, were over there covering that event for us. Spokesmayne was actually on one of the speaker panels. He videotaped it live while he was doing the panel, so that was an interesting perspective. The Trackers went over to Cape May Cafe and had a great dinner. That place is awesome. We love Cape May Cafe over at the Beach Club, the all-you-can-eat fish buffet. Crab legs are amazing there, so thanks for that, Tim. Also, Tim came over to Epcot to show us the topiaries. The Flower and Garden Festival getting ready to start up here at Epcot anytime soon. It's kind of what got me excited to come over here tonight. I wanted to see the new topiaries that are out. The first one I just saw was Kermit on a bamboo bicycle. I really appreciate that Disney is starting to change up the topiaries a little bit. Tim and Jen also attended a Field to Feast food festival where some of the Disney chefs prepared food. They had live bands, and all the proceeds went to the Second Harvest Food Bank. So thank you for participating in that, Tim and Jen. The Second Harvest is a great food bank program that goes on here in Central Florida. So thanks for doing that. So we go from doing the best for the community to people doing the worst for the community. Once again, WDWNT posts another video where they basically just lambast the Disney upper management. I think the name of the video was How to Become CEO of the Disney Company for Dummies. And I don't know, you might want to take a look at it. I can't even explain the work that's being done over at WDWNT. A lot of people are taking this opportunity to throw a lot of cheap shots over at Bob Chapek. I personally hope he does a great job. I'm excited to have, some new life at the top echelon of Disney. Maybe they'll do something great for the parks. Anything that is good for Disney is good for us. That being said, DSNY Newscast put out a video all about how they think the installation of Bob Chapek at Disney CEO is going to affect not only the parks, but all of Disney as a whole, including the movies and all the other resorts they have their hands in. Disney Parks themselves put out a new video with a preview of the new Cirque du Soleil show at Disney Springs. Really excited to see this one. It's called Drawn to Life. And from the shots that we get on this short video premiere, it looks like it's going to be very beautiful as far as the animation's concerned, part of the Cirque du Soleil show. So I can't wait to go see it as soon as it opens up later this year. After doing such a fantastic month in February of doing Black History Month on the Negro Orlando channel, Sean Roselle, like I said, he posted some stuff from the Playlist Live convention that was going on at the Marriott. But he also gave us a 1.5-minute video this week called BIRB, Burb. I don't know what it stands for. I don't understand the meaning behind this. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds of waves and a seagull puking up a hot dog. So check out that video. Put down in the comments below what you think this video is about. There's some French in it. I don't understand, but it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. You're not ever going to get back of your life. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up for this week. I just want to once again say thank you so much for all the support. I'm up to 185, which, that's not a huge number. I need to get to 1,000 by the end of this year. But I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. Please subscribe, comment, like below. So thank you once again, and that's a wrap.